we're going to begin with a couple of packages that I've already opened. Now, everything for the build has been assembled in this bag. And so there's a lot of pieces here that's already been taken out, but we're gonna add to it and kind of get a better sense of what we're working with because there's so many boxes here. So I'm gonna do my best to get through everything before we lose this beautiful light that we have today. And first and foremost is gonna be a package from Mark, who did a wonderful job 3D printing feet for the Project 399 Super G. He also includes some nice XT60 little covers, which is nice, but what I really like is he did the feet in glow in the dark in addition to this nice little red color, which is part of the theme that for this build. So really excited about how these turned out. They seem very solid. Haven't taken them out of the packaging yet, but in they go. Thank you, Mark. All right. This one, so this is from just north of Niagara Falls, from our Canadian brothers, Airblade UAV. And I have to say I've been really impressed with what I've been able to have access to at their site and how they've been able to ship from within the United States. So really thankful for this. So this is a fun little item, but as you can see, we have the little poles here. So I'm really excited to see how these interact on the build. So that's actually gonna be tucked in. All right, now we have mystery boxes. Those were the packages. These are the mystery boxes. This one I already know what it is. This is a heavy boy, because this is from Pyro drone in Southern California. They had to pack it that tight because this is all battery power. So my original battery charger is from 2014, and when I realized that I was going to do a heavy lifter, I knew that I wanted a modern battery charging solution, and IDST has done a fantastic job over the years. I've watched them make the different models, and the one that intrigued me the most was the 608 AC. So what I really like about this guy is it's made to be a desk unit, but has the versatility to be brought out into the field and charged off the bigger battery. So that way you can do some smaller packs and you have options. It's flexibility. I really like the ingenuity. I like how it's designed from the beginning, and I'm really looking forward to learning how this works. And now, also, thank you, Sergio, for sending masks. Stay safe, wear a mask. Thank you, Sergio. All right. Stickers, also an important component, makes my car go faster. But here's what you're really interested in. Here's the main show. These are Owline 3300 milliamps, 45C, 22.2 volt. So these are 6S heavy lift batteries. Now the 45C means that I'm not gonna have a lot of punch, but because I haven't even built or tuned it, I'm not really bothered by that. And also, we've officially entered the heavy lift craze, which is why it's difficult to get the batteries that these craft need, is because there's such a high demand right now. So I was happy that I was able to get these. I'm looking forward to the other batteries getting restocked so that I have options and can kind of punch a little harder, but really glad that I have a pair just to get the craft up, get the craft going, and just really dialing in the tune and making sure that she can really fly. So 2 of those, which will not be charged until that's taken care of. And then what's this? Oh, so I did not know that this was a parallel adapter when I originally brought it. I thought it was more akin to a breakaway box where I didn't want to charge the batteries with the pins on the base charger. I wanted something that was a little more removed, so that way if any of these gets damaged, it's easier to replace this than the battery charger itself. So this was done as more of a just a safety precaution. But what I was really surprised by with this is how much I won't need it. Like just the parallel adapter charging is what I'm referring to. Is I would be more comfortable charging one battery at a time in a balanced load than trying to save a couple of minutes, because all the reading I did about parallel adapter charging, it seems like it just makes the workflow a little easier in terms of time saved and consistency with batteries. So like there does seem to be some upsides. The problem is there is such a meticulous attention to detail needed across all batteries that are flown that I felt I wasn't at the skill level or the need to start charging mine in parallel. Now that may change in the future in case I have this, but it's really something where there's a learning curve when it comes to flying FPV and learning about the different technology and how it's interpreted by different pilots. So some pilots, they'd be like, that is in my kit, I use that every day, it's my daily driver, and for them, it's something that benefits their workflow. So for me, I like how it's detached from the battery unit. I have the option of just plugging a single battery in and just treating it like one normal battery instead of plugging two in and treating it like one big battery, but it's something that allows me to grow with the more that I learn and the more that I dial in what my flying style is, what my battery style is, and all that fun stuff. Oh, that's clean. That's some really nice packaging right there. Thank you, Brother Hoppy. You guys did some clean work here. I feel like everything's well packed. All right, so these are the 900 kilovolt motors that Jet FPV recommended when he looked over my build. Ooh, here we go. Just in there? Whoop! There you go. Oh, okay, yeah. So laser cut foam. It's a nice touch in there, but here we go. This is the boy. Ooh, that's a big boy. Oh, there we go. That's the real beauty right in there. It's already yeah. Ready to get dialed in. I've been a huge fan of what the Ethix ethos is. And I think when you are able to talk about drone flying and outline ways that can help the community and help new pilots, I think there's something really cool there. So I'm really happy to support them. Oh, wow. All right, guys. There's definitely a wow factor when you open it up, but there is little to no actual, packing material in here. I'm actually worried now. I just ordered my Fat Shark Attitude V6s with the TBS Fusion, and I asked them to install it. And I really hope it has more packaging than this. We're going to find out. I'm going to make a video when it gets here. So it's already in the mail. Everything's been done already, but I'm really glad I didn't order anything too fragile is what I'll say. But I'm actually really excited because I see some prop cases already open. So let's just dive into this. First of all, thank you for the new stickers. In addition to the ones I got with the Tango 2, I've been looking for some alternatives because I think that Starry one might do it. Might make it to the car. So here's a really cool tool that I was excited to try out because in my other low pro bags, they have all this space to put props, and you know, I was kind of working on, you know, which ones were clockwise, which ones were counterclockwise, and everything like that. So I got the bag, and I didn't know how big it was, but steel flies 5-inch, so I didn't really think too much of it because this is the 5-inch prop bag. Here's one of my propellers. I just want to show. Here's the prop bag, and here's one of my propellers. I thought maybe, you know. So I'm gonna make a note. This prop bag. It's very cool. It has your logo and then your Ethix logo. Like, you know, it's really cool. But you know, is this just one prop? I think it probably is. I'll have to look at the open one because I ordered a bunch of sets, but I'm gobsmacked by how big this is because I've never seen one before. So this is going to go to another build that I have that's smaller, that's a 5-inch, and it's over there. Oh, that's nice. That's some nice soft boy right there. Okay. Oh, that's just pleasant. All right, there we go. Just tuck that one back in. This seems a little. Okay, let's just go through it together. I like it. This is just a simple kit that everyone needs to work on any part of the drone. I really like these tools, the little poker and the little flat head. It's really nice. A lot of hexes, wire cutter. Like, it's a really simple set, but it's really nice to have. So this is what we're talking about when you want to fly a 10-inch. This is the size of one of your propellers. It's actually not that bad compared to an Inspire 2 propeller. It's really not that daunting. Yeah, clockwise, counterclockwise, you have to order them all the same way. Yeah, these are 2 sets. 2 sets of propellers. This is going to come in real handy when the Attitude gets here, and I also had forgotten whether I had gotten white or black. I'm really glad it's white because it'll match the Attitude V6s, so really happy about that. Good call past me. Alright, we're just going to finish up real... Oh, this boy got a little bendy. You know, maybe it's the way it's supposed to be, but this antenna, this is the Mad Mushroom. Oh, that's nice. The magnetic touch on this is just... That's a really nice touch. And it has for the sides as well. Oh, this is so nice. Because the idea is that there are a couple of runs of cable in here. Ah, here we go. Ooh, that's really clean. I really like that. That's really nice. It's really well done. I was a little worried at first when I felt that the material was so plasticky, but honestly, for like a workbench, like, it's not really going to be taken out onto the field, so I'm really not too worried about any of this cracking. So, yeah, this is just something you pull the cables out you want into the little bays here, and you know, this is really well done. This is really nice. This is a quality piece of kit. This box, save the best for last. So this is from Drax 3D Prints, and he helped me with every component that you could make for the Project 399 Super G. But there's also a surprise in here. This surprise I'm going to tell you about. This is my new favorite tool, just a flat piece of carbon. Really can't beat it for opening boxes. Okay. We're gonna set this down for the moment. That's a special tool. Woo-wee! What we got here? Okay. So, these are feet. These are Immortal T antenna mounts. This is a Brain FPV GPS and mount with the SMA port mount that goes to the back of the Super G399. This is just a bundle of goodies. This is so well done. And the theme was peppermint, so these turned out really well. Excellent work. All right, and here's the big boy. This was something I'm really happy I got dialed in. So we were talking about using a GoPro Hero 9. We were talking about the Polar Pro ND filters. We were talking about Immortal T antenna mounts. Like, this is the ultimate GoPro mount for a long range because it has everything you need into it, and it fits with the peppermint theme, which I thought was very cool. And peppermint as in peppermint bark. The drone is carbon fiber. The 3D prints are peppermint bark. So excellent work. The print is just spot on. We started working on making a dummy Panasonic BGH1 body. And that way, we have a reference point for the real camera. So I sent him over the official drawings from Panasonic. I was very excited that we had such resources of information that had come from the heavy lifting community. So for us, this would just seem like an absolute perfect moment to seize on it. So inside this bag is all the components that he made, and I'm really excited to see it. This is the print. So the reason that it's in two pieces is because this 3D print doesn't actually weigh the same amount that the camera does. So the idea is that you'll fill it with rocks, lead, just heavy materials so that you can accurately recreate the weight of the camera, and that will give you a better idea of how it affects the center of gravity of your drone and everything of that nature. So the reason that you can get into this is so that you can replicate it more accurately. Now he's got these little sticky pads, like it's silly putty on the top and bottom. I think that's just adhesion to the drone. In addition to that, I gave him a list of my lenses, and I said, here's the weight of everything, and here's all the dimensions, and he actually just printed out a lens as a part of the body. There's no way to remove it. It's just on there. I can't even fill it with different weights, so it's more getting a better idea of the size, I imagine. So I think this is going to be one of those things where it might be strapped down with the bottom here, depending on how I can get the weight distribution. I honestly don't know what materials on the top and bottom. That's so sticky. I think the idea is to get it here, and then you can just pop the things in, then you can put the strap over it. I don't know. There's no latches or ways for it to sink in. I actually am impressed that the camera is so small in relation to a GoPro. So yeah, this is going to go back in here because I don't know what material is on the top and bottom, and we'll save that for when we need to test it. But that's it. We're here for golden hour. I can't look at golden hour because it's so bright and beautiful. I'm really thankful just to get through all of that and be able to talk to you about it and kind of go through the stages of this new build